Okay, we're back. Okay, so we just abruptly finished the Kobold King campaign because it crashed and I had it saved. So we're going to start a new campaign. Let me just bring up my faction role list to start new game. Also, just a moment. Okay. We played in agricultural time, so we'll do Empire. And that was large. We'll do large again. Okay. I think I'm like, okay, so from what I read, increasing the difficulty means that the AI has access to more money, so they'll just like make more armies. It's not like I don't think they get smarter. I think honestly I'm just gonna keep it on Jester. As I'm sort of mucking around with the factions and learning them, you know, they'll be there. They'll probably fight amongst themselves and kill off half of them, but whatever. We'll also do unique random players. This means that we won't get 2 enchanters or whatever. Okay, so let me see. Faction classes. We did Kobold King, so we'll get rid of that. I'm going to keep the same list that I had last time, which was Necromancer, Demonologist, Warlock, Pale One, Raksharaja. And I'll add the... we'll add the Dwarf Queen onto there. Okay, so Dwarf Queen 6. Let me get a D6. And... so 1 to 6, that is Necromancer is 1, Demonologist is 2, Warlock is 3, Pale Ones is 4, Raksharaja is 5, and Dwarf Queen is 6. Let's see what we get. That is a 2. That is a Demonologist. Okay. The Demonologist crashed our game, and now we're going to play as a Demonologist. Change color, orange, and okay, Demonologist's name. Ooh, what would be a good name? Egrimm. Do the whole thing. How do you spell his name? Is there a double letter in there? Egrimm Van Horstmann. No. That's close enough. Okay, recruitment offer. 1 high astrologer for 190 gold and 1 devil for 52 gold. Let me just update this over here. Yeah, okay, that is correct. So we have Egrimm Van Horstmann there. And we have our citadel. There's a troll with 10 goblins there, and there's a hamlet there. Okay, our unique resource is sacrifices. So if that's like the high cultist, we get them just from, yeah, hamlets and villages and so on. We've got Gerard. We read this last time. In the last game, near the end. He gets pain. 1d10 magic damage. On single target. Flame burst. 1d8 fire damage. Agony. 1d9 magic damage. Burst of 25. at 10 range, and Blood Burst. 1d20, burst 5. Okay. And he enables recruitment of different demons. He's a ritual caster. 5 hit points, 4 strength. Yeah, a pretty standard human. What about Gerard? Cultist. Summon Imp, Flame Burst. Demonologists do not recruit their apprentices from among the students at the academy. Instead, they find them among the novices at the temple. There are 2 reasons for this. First, novices tend to be more careful, and therefore more suited to the task. Second, most apprentices die early, and recruiting them from a temple is much easier, and prevents the many deaths from upsetting the other orders of magic. Summons Imp during battle, and he's got Flame Burst. Okay. And he's got a dagger. Okay. I don't think we have... Do we have any demons to start off with? No, we just have a bunch of humans. Crossbows and swords. Swords are superior compared to spears, especially against armored opponents. Given a choice, most soldiers would use the sword. However, swords are also more difficult to manufacture, so most soldiers don't get this choice. These soldiers are armed with crossbows that can penetrate thick armor at long range. Crossbows have a good chance of killing even heavily armored troops, but cannot fire as often as a normal bow. The largest drawback with crossbows is that they are more complex to manufacture than ordinary bows. Right. 26 gold. Our citadel doesn't generate any sacrifices. What's his special powers? 480 for that. Personal gate. Visiting Inferno is quite easy for a demonologist. With this ritual, he negotiates a safe passage there for himself alone. Unfortunately, getting back from there is not quite as easy. Reopen Iron Mine. Demon cultists reopen a mine previously occupied by demons. Can only be cast in an abandoned mine. Impish Horde. Cultist expends great effort and dozens of sacrifices to conjure and cage a horde of imps. Half price for Gothic masters. Goetic. Summon Demon Lieutenant, 120 sacrifices. With this ritual, the Demonologist will summon a high-ranking demon and try to control it. The more human sacrifices used, the greater the chance of successfully binding the demon. The Demon Lieutenants are very powerful, and most can command armies, cast spells, and perform rituals to summon more demons. Reopen Silver Mine. Mass Heliport. More accomplished demonologists can teleport entire armies to Inferno. Getting back still requires more skill. Unearth Sinners. Demon cultists partially unearth long-buried sinners for his own purposes. Prerequisite for producing income sites. Set sinners to work. They finish unearthing the sinners and force them to work for the cultists' amusement and profit. Moreover, the sinners are tormented in an attempt to appease the powers of Inferno. Burn sinners. Set about sacrificing sinners' souls for the powers of Inferno. Must be 1 tile away from other ovens. Can only be cast in the village of the damned. Raise Hell Tower. Commands his impish legions to raise a tower to watch over the sinners. Must be next to a village of the damned, but at least 3 tiles from the nearest tower. Can only be cast in infernal flatlands. Ah, so we need to go to Inferno for that. Infernal Scrying. By utilizing the power of the blood of sinners, Demonologist can see into the hellish plane of Inferno. Devilish Throng. Expends great time, effort, and a large number of sacrifices to bring forth and entrap a large number of devils and imps for safe binding. Note, control may still fail. Half price for Goetic Master. Okay. Right, yeah, and this here is like... This is like a percentage of sacrifices you're going to use for a spell. You can go under, and it makes it cheaper, but it lowers the chance of it succeeding and you actually taking control of the demon. Whereas increasing the number of sacrifices increases the chance of taking control of the demon. Only affects this one. Even Lieutenant. Oh, pardon me. What do you have? Demon summoning, impish horde. Okay. Well, we've got a troll here. We can't deal with that. Actually, we've got fire. We do have some fire magic. But I think he would just club through our infantry before we were able to do much. We do also have pain. It's got magic resistance 4. Oh, it's only a coal mine. We should go for the hamlet first. So I think I'm going to need to get some sacrifices to learn another spell. Something to, like those ovens we saw, put next to a village. What have we got here? Blow the devil. Okay. Danfozar, the High Astrologer. Everything that has happened or will happen is written in the stars, and by influencing the stars, we can influence the reality of the world. That is at least what the astrologers want people to believe. Yet they seem completely unable to make an accurate foretelling of tomorrow's weather, or change it to a less rainy one. Considering the time they spent looking at the sky, you'd think that foretelling the weather should be the easiest task possible for them. I've read that. Superior Astrologist. Oh, right, yeah. He's able to tell that what the stars are. But we don't need that. We're not the cultists. Imps, fiery imps, shadow imps. Okay, there's stealthy ones. These are just the cheap ones with claws. Fiery imps. Have throw flames. Slightly weaker too. Strength of 2. Wait. They got a strength of 2, but they do 1d4 damage. Their strength of 2, 1d4. I guess having a -1 to your damage only affects you if you're using a weapon, whereas these other imps are using their claws. You got +4 on that. Why do you have that? I mean, your strength is 2. Huh. Imp familiars. Pitchfork. And ice imps. Okay. Well, no, hang on. You're not going to move from... Oh, that's just a coal mine. I thought that was a, like a mountain mine. But no, it's just a little tower. Egrimm. I want you to take half of these forces. Actually, take that many. And go and attack there. And yeah, we'll need to go down here and get this coastal hamlet as well. Just need to explore around. Very good. Oh. Right, okay, I didn't send Egrimm out. I thought I did. Never mind. Go up there, take that. Go there and go over there. There's a bandit there. Okay. I still don't really have enough resources to do anything, so. There's another hamlet there. Go get that. Do we have enough resources for anything now? No. There we go. There's a scout there. I will recruit you. You help me see hidden units. Go over there. Go over there. The captain and 2 halberdiers. Ooh, hello. Hort. Neotha. 10 units. Archers and also 2 spearmen. And a magic library. Well, we could take this. That. 3 archers. We'll need to have our entire force for that, and I'd like to have some demons to back it up. Right, this can only be the unearthed sinners set sinister work can only be used in the Inferno. I don't think I want to go to Inferno until I have quite a force with me, because I'm pretty sure if I go there, I'll just get torn to shreds. Not like the demons are just going to go, oh, hey, how's it going, buddy? So nice of you to drop by. How's the family? I could get some imps. Fiery imps? What ones would I want to get? They got a range of 3. Hash hash. I don't know what that means. Or shadowy imps. Ice imps have wings. Or the normal imps have wings as well. I might get the normal imps. Just numbers. Okay, Egrimm. Get those. And that. Leave those guys here. Can you recruit anything else? No. I want a catapult. No, I can't, because I don't have enough iron. What am I talking about? 2 spine devils for 50 gold. And 35 sacrifices. Just get more imps. Okay. That be enough? 20 imps. 36 units against these guys. Like 3 or 4 turns of them attacking me immediately, attacking me from range, maybe killing an imp each turn. I'm tempted to go and attack the troll. Egrimm. Get rid of pain. Get flame burst. Yeah, go and attack the troll. I think our forces would be enough to deal with it. Trolls are pretty scary, but there is only one of them. Very good. Very good. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, sure. Stay down. Very good. Okay, go over there, get the coastal hamlet. And then that is on water, on land, isn't it? It just looks like it's in the middle of the ocean. Okay, travel back here. Corrigal, the captain. Well, we don't have enough money for that. Okay, end turn. We'll get some more imps. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty weedy. But how do they compare against the kobolds from the previous one? They've got more hit points than kobolds. They might have one more morale. Same magic resistance, and I think they've got the same strength. So they are better than kobolds. At least the basic kobold. Okay, do I want to attack the library or the port first? Halberdiers, crossbows. I think the port, because that's a citadel. And it gives me more resources. Okay. Hood the captain. Okay, that's fine. And okay. Wow, the imps, yeah, they do die in droves. And we win. And we burnt down the gate as well. Nice. That's 4 gold and 3 more sacrifices. And 2 trade points. In exchange for how many imps do I have? I had like 30 imps, so I lost like 11 of them. Wait, hang on. 21. Yeah, let me get some more imps. And we got 3 archers. tower down there too. Agony smells pretty good. It's got friendly fire though, which is a bit of a pain. Haha. Cool. We get the library. There's an assassin available. Don't have enough money. One catapult. A lot of archers. Crash the assassin. Got a poison dagger. 1 to 15 poison. That's pretty good. Yeah. In the smaller scale of Conquest of Elysium, assassins are actually pretty alright at their base equipment level. In Dominions, you really have to give them some magic items and stuff to bump them up to be able to go up against the creatures you're going to be facing. I think I'd want some more imps before I go there. Neotha. Yeah, get some fire imps. Then go here. Get some basic... Oh, that was a wrong settlement. Basic imps, not enough gold. Okay, great. Woo! Never mind then. Can you use your abilities? That's a ritual of mastery. What would you get? Demon summoning. Demonologist will summon one of the lesser powerful demons and try to control it. The more human sacrifice is used, the greater the chance of successfully binding the demon. Do not like being bound to the service of mortals, and if the binding fails, the demon will attack at the first opportunity. Right. No! It got loose. It's one of these lesser demons. Okay, fine. Try it again. Okay. We get an Exhumer Devil. Inhumer Devil. Geomancy. Iron Skin and Strength. Well, okay. Okay. Enter. A high astrologer. But we can't afford it. Get more imps. And I think we... A catapult. I would like if I had a larger army. That would at least reduce the chance of the catapult hitting my ward. The Exhumer Devil isn't really that much stronger. Inhumer. Yeah, go and attack it. Well, I want to try and summon some more demons before I attack. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. What else would we get? Imp summoning. Okay. That's a bit more reasonable. Oh. We got one of the jester imps. Harlequins. Oh, my apprentice! You squished him! How dare you! He has so much to live for, like being sacrificed. Come on, imps, you can fly. Go over those walls. Thank you. Very good. Okay. Head back to the Citadel. Something took these over here. Something took that up there. Bandits. I think by it saying that the cultists come from temples means that I'm going to actually have to find and take over a temple to recruit more cultists. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Hang on. Oh, no, it was saying captain. I thought it said cultist. It's another word starting with C. Okay. Take that. Go here. Hello. 11 units there. Bunch of units there. Right, they're coming for this tower. Really? Imp summoning, 10 sacrifices, and I get a single imp. And it attacks me. You know, I don't think Egrimm here is, cut out to be a demonologist. Maybe he's just being excessively cautious. He knows how bad things can go. Yeah, just end turn. Succubus for 56 gold. Coma. You are an assassin. You have no armor. To be expected. 66 hit points. You got ore. You're invisible. You could actually be quite useful. So I'll get you. And we'll get 10 imps. Oh, you're a commander. Okay, do you have rituals? No. So Succubus should be pretty good at getting rid of, like, enemy generals. Right, we summoned another Harlequin and he's got an injury. Did say that they can have injuries. What's he got? Lost an eye. Well. No more kobolds. Yeah. Unfortunately, we were really just about to win the battle, win the campaign. We had an army of 800 kobolds versus a demonologist army. But the game crashed and I had it saved, so... Oh well. And we started a new campaign about half an hour ago. Which it turns out to be demonologists. So, from a random roll, see how this goes. I have to remember to save more frequently. Maybe just before large battles. But we were pretty close to finishing the Kobold campaign anyway. The enemy only really had one major army. And it would then have just been a matter of finding their settlements and taking them over. So, you'll get to see the, roughly like 2.5 hours when I upload it to YouTube. Or, I guess after the broadcast or whatever. However it works on Discord. What are the Infamiliars good for? Oh, okay. Cultists often start their careers by summoning and binding an Infamiliar. They are easy to bind and not too dangerous if the cultist should fail with the ritual. The Familiar is also more useful than most demons and can handle real tasks, such as sweeping the floor and washing stained robes. Right, it's got some magic. Does that magic staff do anything? No, just magic attacks. Enter. Just end the turn again. I need more sacrifices. There we go. Okay, so I've gotten all of the level 1 spells. Okay, good. Got a Frost Fiend. A bit stronger. And a Devil. We'll recruit the Devil. Carabia the Devil. Not enough resources. Oh. Damn it. Keep thinking it only costs money. I wonder if I need to use astrology to summon demons. Does the stars affect them? I wouldn't think so. Rama. Yeah, we'll get him, I guess. Summonings may be powerful or maybe weak. Maybe it does affect me. Oh, you've got items. What have you got? Crown of the False World. Maya Manipulation +1. Constant Mirror Images 3. Pretty nice. And Silver Gauntlets. Magic Resistance 2. HP +5. +2 gold per month. Yeah, give that to my guy. Thank you. That makes him worth the money. I could give the mirror images to the succubus. This has got ore and invisible, and having 3 mirror images on top of that would actually be pretty nice. I think I'll give that to you. Here you go. Have a crown. Another inhuman devil. How big's my force at the moment? Get some fiery imps. Okay, get them. You and you. And then we're going to go and attack this tower. There are 7 units here. 1 High Lord, 3 archers, and 3 swordsmen. We can deal with that. Oh, there's another town here too. Morn. Mind control and a archer. Moonbeams, agony. I guess the High Lord here doesn't count as a leader. Since our... Oh, maybe that... We didn't get the assassination attack off. Oh, but High Lord switches sides. Hey, cultist. Calibri, the cultist. Thank you. Welcome to the Horde. Yeah, we'll attack here next. Ogre there, some goblins. Just sit there. Stop mind controlling the archers. Do something. Target someone better, like a swordsman at least. The human devil was chucking stones at them. Very good. We get an archer from that. Go there. I want to get... Yeah, get some swordsmen. It's expensive, but I'd like to have some more guys to protect the citadel. Very good. High Lord and 2 knights. There's some goblins there. Well, we'll get rid of these guys. The goblins will probably take the town, but we can take them back. Did say it targets the rear rank, perhaps High Lord isn't the rear rank. Ah. Yeah, maybe? I mean... Yeah. He's not showing up here. So he might just not be a guy who can lead an army. But it could be... Oh, but there we go. We mind controlled him. For the lady! I see double. 4 succubus. Hydra skin armor for 110 gold. Oh. Oh, I want that. It's probably got regeneration on it. Oof. Anything of the Hydra. Gonna have regeneration on it. Hero has arrived at one of your villages. Do you have a magic item? Zerod. No. It's just an unexpected hero. Oh, hop in that citadel. Calibri. Really just gathering my sacrifices at the moment. Because I want to level up my Demonologist. I need like 120 sacrifices. White Wizard, a Moon Wizard, the captain. Damn it, I'm dead. Get out of my city. White Wizard. Oh, right, yeah, they fight against the demons. Should I have one of them in my army? I think they cast a lot of banishing spells, so I don't think it would be too useful to me. Arnold the Moon Mage. Moon magic. Put enemies to sleep or drive them mad. What do we think? The White Wizard or the Moon Mage? He is expanding his acting repertoire. Yeah. No, I'm a mage. I don't remember what moon magic was like. Not like astrology. Well, actually, no. It says it. There's a lot of like confusion and all that, which could be useful. The White Wizard's more for banishing demons, which that could backfire on me more. So we'll get the Moon Mage. As funny as it would be having a White Wizard fighting for me, I think it would undermine my army. Sleep, Shadow Form, Etherealness, Touch of the Moon. with sleep and anti-magic. Get some magic resistance. Okay, cool. No, I can't charm undead. Okay, get that coal mine. They got rid of the, ogres down there for me. We mind controlled the captain, or charmed the captain. There's another cultist. Yeah. Turgin, the cultist. If it's like what I've played of the Necromancer, you want to have quite a few cultists and all. Because they just help you just do a lot of your summoning. Though for the Necromancers, you want to have a lot of the basic cultists, because summoning the undead accrues madness or insanity, and you don't want your main Necromancer doing that. Because otherwise they'll just sit there for a while. Refusing to move. Because they're too insane. Oh, an ancient forest. Satyr Javelus. What are you? Pan. The Pan is a being anointed by Gaia. Secretive and sacred, it has appeared from time to time to aid our ancestors. It looks like a ram's-headed minotaur, but it is as clever as a fox. We have only encountered the Pan in times of severe need, and only when called by a dryad of great power. It is possible that there are more than one of these beings, but it is unlikely. The Pan is wildness incarnate, and it is known to induce wild revelry in the hearts of human women. If a Pan would re-emerge from the mists of time, we hope that it will refrain from using this power in our kin, and turn the wild upon the humans of Elysium. Satyr spawn boost +2. Harpy spawn boost +1. Centaur spawn +1. Minotaur +1. Magic resistance 9. 36. 7. 7. Yeah, okay. Hey, Variax. How's it going? Thank you again for your astute advice. What have you got? Oh, you've got these, the Centauroid Cataphracts. You would expect us all to enjoy the gifts of higher culture, embrace peace, and let competent stallions manage our wars. This is not the case, however. It is a matter of great concern that some daughters of highly respected fathers have abandoned civilization and more or less turned back to the old ways. It is true that Centauroids once fought side by side with male centaurs, but you would expect this practice to end now that civilization has established itself. These unrestrained young mares don armors and join our armies as cataphracts. I have even met commanders who claim that the army would be at a loss should we ban the Centauroids from military service. This is, of course, nonsense, and it points to the problems of having too little cultural education in the military academies. Being written from the side of the Dryads, is it? It's Friday, it's okay. It's good to be a Friday. Bronze Bull. Although you might be fooled to believe that Minotaurs have adopted civilized ways, they are still the obnoxious brutes they always were, armor or not. We have managed to make armors that fit well enough not to itch or irritate the brutes. For most of the time, my friends in the military tell me they do not remove their breastplates until the battle is over. This is likely due to the fact that they often enter a combat frenzy, and no longer care about itches or pains. High culture is and will always be beyond their grasp. Strength 7, 2 armor, 32 hit points. Damage 1d 17. And 1d8 gold. What else have we got? Wait, what have you got? Bramble javelins. Oh, they entangle on the hit. Okay. You got satyrs. And you got a maenad. Yeah, you've got 2 Sibian here guarding their cabbages. Hmm. No, 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 no. I don't want you moving over there. Just sit there. You. Ritual of Mastery. I'll upgrade you to a Demonologist. You get a white beard. For your years of study. And now we've got a second dude. Okay, I guess the succubus can charm a bear. What if you could summon if you could charm a pan? That'd be funny. Could I attack this? 2 armor. My army is diverse. We'll go up here. What about the tower? Captured a lot of archers. Well, focus on clearing this out. The commander cuts down one of their pikemen before he can notice he's swapped sides. And then they cut him down. Joke's on you, you're actually young. Your beard is white due to sand loss. Ah, the shortcut to the wise look. Excessive stress. Let's see. Yeah, just need more sacrifices, more towns. Very good. Ooh. Wealthy merchant. Anywhere near here? Bridge. No, I don't think I've got that place. Can I see in there? We have you with acute senses. You've got spirit sight. So we would be able to see if there was any tougher undead in there. And I can't see any. So we should take that. There we go. Go attack those. Hmm. Okay. I need to deal with these over here. Pan and all. Calibri. We don't actually have any imps over here. Perfect for reliable summonings. Well, if I had enough sacrifices, I wonder if I could undercut the number of sacrifices and how much that would affect the likelihood if it's perfect. How much would I have to cut it down to? Like 43%. This might be this might be risking it a bit. A fair bit, I'd say. What are my forces here? Pretty minimal. Get some heavy infantry. Because I kind of want to try that. I need to learn. It's a learning experience. Okay, so Infernal Horde at 43 with perfect summoning. Okay. Nice. I got a bunch of Bloodsworn. Humans who have sold their soul and now serve the Infernal Forces. They have been given great strength, but their soul is lost forever. They have 5 strength, 11 hit points, 2 armor, 5 magic resistance, morale 8. They're slow though, but they've got regeneration. 1d7. Yeah, that's pretty good. Excellent. I mean, you know, I could have I probably just got a very lucky roll on that. For it to be a proper test, I would have to try multiple times. Imp summoning. Egrimm tries and the imps don't play ball. We summoned 5 bone imps. Maybe it was better we didn't get them. Do it again. There we go. We got a number of fire imps. Oh, pardon me. Oh dear. Oh right, you have slow units in your army because of those regenerating Bloodsworn. Egrimm. Imp summoning. And again. I guess you're rolling a dice. I feel like it should be like, I don't know, 4d4. Not like 1d12 or something. Casting it and getting 1 imp is Hey, we charmed Pan. They gotta kill him though. Quick, save him. No, what I could have done with that. Oh well. Oh, yeah, right. Bloodspawner got regeneration, but they don't have weakness to fire. They're not trolls, so why would they? The Minotaurs are just stepping on everything. He killed one of my High Lords. No, they killed him. What are these ones? Satyr snipers. Some satyrs have shown remarkable restraint and proper manners, while some scholars claim that they have lost their connection with Gaia. We can easily refute this by looking at ourselves. No centaur, civilized or not, has lost a connection to our divine mother. We all prefer the restrained behavior of the civilized satyrs to that of their lustful king. Military commanders have found a use for these somewhat calmer satyrs, and trained them to use crossbows. Since they do not charge the enemy as soon as they are provoked, they are invaluable to the military. I don't have a way to cut down this forest. Okay, I'll go there, get that village. You're just gonna have to sit over here, guarding the tree whenever creatures pop out of it. Or guarding the area for any creatures which pop out of the tree. Now, those soulless are in the water. Just attack them. We need to get rid of them. Okay. Soulless as zombies. Devil. Phoenix, the devil. Blood boil, flame burst, ring of flames, and incinerate. Doesn't have any rituals. He is a leader. No, I can't go there. That's a sea. Oh, hello. There's a graveyard. And it's owned by someone. That could be a necromancer. Seven soulless and 31 death fungus here. A huge death fungus growing on the grave of a loved one is seen as a good omen. It means that the deceased one has gone to his final resting place. The death fungus is one of the reasons you don't build a graveyard close to populated areas, because it spreads spores that are extremely deadly. Anyone hit by the spores will start to wither and join the rest of the corpses in a matter of minutes. The death fungus can spread very quickly once it started to grow in a graveyard, and it will quickly make the graveyard unusable for human beings. The positive side is that the fungus will consume the corpses and make sure they cannot rise as undead. Oh, interesting. Unaging. Fire vulnerability, frost stealth. Mindless corpse eater. This monster can reproduce quickly by devouring corpses. The value indicates the chance of devouring a corpse in a month. Yeah, so I don't know if graveyards actually generate corpses on their own, but corpses are generated after battles. And necromancers can tell if there are corpses on the tile they're standing on. Multiple pit. 69. With which they could use to raise units with. Oh, right. It's a portable hole. Okay. Haha. Yeah. It's pretty much anti-necromancy unit. Yeah, that would... Like, if this showed up on battlefields, dotted around, I mean, I don't think it affects... It's got decay, which isn't poison. So that would probably rot undead. Yes, magic attacks. That would be rather annoying to deal with. I would like you to summon some imps. Okay, not the devil. Papula. Yeah, I'll get you. You're just wandering around in the hills and all. I don't really want to be bothered chasing you all over the place. Okay, there's another hamlet down here we'll get. We've got a pretty nice base of operations over here. Messenger. Why is there an... What? Why is there an imp just roaming around on the field? Oh, I can't actually take control of you. Okay. Is it from one of you guys? Hmm. Oh. Oh, when I summoned Imp. I think I got that. It would help if it looked a bit different from the normal imps. That's like one of the, resurrected crows I was talking about, which the necromancers can summon, I think. It acts like an automatic scout. $18 units. Crossbows, some pikeneers. How the stars. Perfect. Would be very powerful. It was a risk. What are you? Bofri the Greater Demon. Serpent and human crossbreedings are popular among the demons. Perhaps the serpent's deviousness is sought after by the demons. This particular variety seems to have been quite successful because the demon can move at normal speed despite having the lower body of a giant serpent. However, it is still not able to climb and hide like a serpent, nor does it possess the poisonous bite characteristics of serpents and snakes. Got Serpent Chris, Medallion of Venom. It's got Infernal Magic and Pyromancy. Right. No mind controlling it. Well, we get Serpent Chris and a Medallion of Venom. Oh, hello. That's the, what's it called? Pale ones. I mean, those are useful items. Serpent Chris gives, yeah, 1 to 25 poison damage on hit. I mean, I'd give it to you, but you don't attack with your melee attacks for assassination. Use a spell. If it was the Black Kobold murderers, I could give it to them, but... What have you got? Pale. Much like apes have devolved from humans, scholars have claimed that the pale ones are degenerate olms. The proud olmic race lives in dark caverns under the roots of the earth. While olms are blind, they are gifted with superior minds and the ability to sense their surroundings as well as the minds of others. How the pale ones devolved from the olms are not known, but closeness to the surface world and the influence of foul magic seems likely. The pale ones are a strange race of one-eyed humanoid olms, grossly fat, one-eyed, and bereft of deeper intellect. It is clear they were not meant to be. Untouched by the sun, they have become known to us as the Pale Ones. They are gifted with perfect dark vision and gills, but their single eye is inferior to even the eyes of fish. The Pale One, like their Olm ancestors, inhabit underwater rivers and lakes as well as cavern halls. Got siege tunneling, throw rock and spear. The Pale Ones are as lacking in warcraft as they are in culture. Most of their soldiers use arms and armor made of bronze and cave cow leather. Their ironworking hasn't been discovered by a race living in the depths of the earth. That ironworking hasn't been discovered by a race living in the depths of the earth clearly shows how inferior they are to most other cave-dwelling races. Dwarves in particular stand out as an example of a race of extraordinary cultural stature, where craftsmanship, collective building endeavors, and runic lore have been perfected for millennia. What are these? Penumbrals? Shades and ghosts are what remains of a person when the body has died, and they are thought to be the spirit or soul of that person. Some scholars argue that they are just manifest memories, but that can be easily refuted by anyone with a brief understanding of Hades. The Pale Ones are considered to be dumb brutes with mental faculties barely exceeding those of common beasts. While this might appear to be the case if you try to communicate with them in your own language, it is quite clear that they do indeed have a mind and a soul, albeit inferior to ours. The Penumbrals are shadowy beings resembling Pale Ones, but their lower soul is manifest, and their faces are distorted and prolonged into sucking mouths that feed on the life force of living beings. These strange shades have been encountered in Pale One armies, which suggests that the Pale Ones have mastered not only geomantic spells, but also the dark arts of necromancy. Olms are an ancient race of worm-like beings gifted with superior intelligence and a mind that exceeds beyond its body, according to Pyrrhal. The Olms have lived in the water-filled caverns of the deeper earth since the dawn of time. They are a proud race with an incomparable history. Since every Olm consents and partake in the mind of the Conclave, the social groupings of the Olms, their history is never forgotten and grows with every meeting of two conclaves. However, regardless of the vastness of their history, we imagine that it would easily fit in a short book or two. The Olms have never left the Under-Earth, and most of their history would probably be recordings of the frequency of dripping water in their dismal caverns. An interesting fact regarding the Olmic race, apart from their long history, is that the Olms are considered to be the forefathers of the Pale Ones. Since we don't have access to the historical records of the Olmic conclaves, we cannot be sure of this. Troglophilus tried to dissect a number of Olms to see if it was possible to map their history through their brains, and thereby prove that the Pale Ones have nothing in common with the Olms. His experiments failed, but he did prove that the red feather-like appendages surrounding the necks of the Olms are not external brains, but gills. You like the Pale Ones? Yeah, Agartha's an interesting faction in Dominions. Quite a sad one. They don't fare very well over the 3 ages. What have you got? Mind Blast. Ooh. And Fist. A cave cow. Cave cows are strange beings of the deeper earth that feed on fungi and minerals. Its saliva is highly corrosive and can dissolve rock and minerals. While most scholars adhere to either the Olm theory or the Grub theory, Troglophilus suggests that the Pale Ones were created together with the cave cows and did not evolve from Olms nor Grubs. This would suggest a mad creator god, and Troglophilus' theories are refuted by most sane scholars. To prove his theory right, the late scholar embarked upon an expedition through the lands of the Pale Ones. According to the only survivor of the expedition, Troglophilus died when an annoyed cave cow spat him in the face as the scholar tried to collect samples from the specimen. And I have a stalactite, the Earth Reader. The Earth Readers are the religious leaders of the Pale Ones. They are the keepers of Pale One traditions, and even the Ancient Ones seem to follow their advice. The lack of cultural religious understanding previously attributed to the Pale Ones has not taken the Earth Readers into account. The existence of the Earth Readers shows that the Pale Ones have formed a hierarchical society based not only on physical strength, but on control of belief and tradition. The Earth Readers have unearthed magical lore, and according to some sources, they may even surpass dwarven understanding of magic, although that is more or less damning with faint praise. If there are ancient Pale Ones grown to huge proportions, one might speculate on the possibility that there are ancient Earth Readers that have likewise grown in size and magical power. Geomancy level 1, 14, 6 strength, no armor, 5 morale. So yeah. Ooh, what's this? Cabin 1. The Pale Ones have long lifespans, and they seem to fear and marvel at the concept of death. Their dead ones are entombed in great halls, and statues are made of in their image. The souls of their dead are not as advanced as human souls, and therefore do not enter Hades. Instead, the memories and spirits of their dead remain in their mummified bodies. It was recently discovered that these mummies are reanimated through necromantic rituals. Since the souls of the dead remain in their mummified bodies, the revenants retain memory and purpose, and are considered part of the Pale One society. It is even likely that the Cavern Wight gets more respect and status than its living kin. They are armed with a glaive. 1d11. 22 hit points, 2 armor. They're pretty tough. I think that's all. The other things are just spearmen. Yeah. Interesting. That means we're going to have to go underground at some point. Do I want to attack that settlement with them there? My army is pretty reduced. So I'm going to go back and build up my forces a bit. Let me see. Yeah, I just need to build up my forces. So we'll bring you down here. I don't think... Oh, you have chop and burn. Great. Take these dudes with you. You can also take the other demon lieutenant or whatever and head off and cut down this forest. Oh, right, they're aquatic. Amphibious, they can go underwater. What's the time? Okay. Might do a few more turns. Damn snow slowing my forces down. Yeah, they've taken those from me. Oh well, we need to get rid of this forest. Oh, hello. Yeah, there's a necromancer. Chop and burn. Well, you're gonna have to do that next turn. Heading to Big Hibbits. Well, thank you very much for joining. I hope you have a good rest. We'll be finishing up here soon anyway. What have you got? Oh, little ghouls. During experiments with soulless workers and in an attempt at giving them more independence, a somewhat stronger and more durable breed was discovered. The problem was, however, that the insatiable hunger of the Hoburgers did not cease, but would often be directed towards the nearest living creature. From a necroeconomic point of view, this was a breakthrough, as the saliva of the little ghoul was viral, and will create a new, if chewed upon, little ghoul of the person so bitten. Considering the rather small population in the Markgraf domains, there would soon be a problem with getting enough fresh corpses. Though this was solved in a rather Hoburg manner, all citizens of the Hobmark are offered a contract that will give a certain amount of money for the use of their body after death. After the nature of the ghouls became known, most of the citizens so contracted have demanded to become ghouls after their death in order to not lose their ability to eat. We've got Little Long Dead. According to necromantic economic theory, long dead are by far the most advantageous form of undead. Though more brittle than the soulless, the resources required for making them are almost endless. Necromants and necromancers alike are experimenting with fusing parts of different types of long dead together, so that they need not originate from the same corpse. However, while the necromancers aim to salvage parts after a battle, the necromants are instead working on making an auto-churning Esmeralda by fusing several undead together. So far, their abominations have mainly managed to churn a handful of necromant apprentices to death before falling apart. Kunhelm the Necromancer. Most grown-up necromancers can be divided into three major groups. The brooders, who dress in black, seem incessantly moody and prefer the company of death. Occasionally, the brooders will try to avenge a forgotten old slight by raising an army of the undead and marching upon the settlement where the perceived wrongdoer lives. Another common necromancer is the person who has lost a loved one and tries to revive her. As most will not be content with a mindless, rotting version of their loved ones, they often have to isolate themselves, studying the undead. Of course, as they most often only will end up with a rotting, mindless creature anyway, they will go quite mad. The third group of necromancers is made up of people lacking friends, and who try to create them through a horde of undead. Who has not seen the deranged student of magic talking to an animated doll, or even plain air? It is far worse seeing the disturbed necromancer talking to a host of rotting corpses. Ooh, we can get another succubus. Well, you burn the forest down. They took over the village down there. Yeah, get the succubus. Okay. Because they're useful. Spontaneous combustion. I guess there's another tower down here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I could actually be trading some gold for sacrifices. So we'll do that. That will help. So I have enough gold. Okay. I think the next thing I'd go for would be Ial over there. Maybe send another army down here to have a look. But I think I'll call it there. And we'll continue with this next time. We just save this. Okay. And yeah, I'll thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me again next time.